Yo, what's up guys? It's Schmaden back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about 8 building techniques that everybody should know going into Season 10. Now this game is progressing super quickly. Everybody's always learning these new techniques to retake high ground, win box fights, take walls, stuff like that. And if you don't keep up, you're just going to be left behind and everybody's going to be progressing forward without you. So to start off the video, we got cone jumps. Cone jumps have been around for a while. Now the cone is starting to become a super popular piece that even bad players are learning how to use really well. So you're going to want to be able to perform simple cone jumps if you're ramping at someone and they cone you, or maybe you put your own cone on top of your head and then you just need to jump to the side. Now this next build is a simple high ground retake. I feel like everybody should know at least 1 or 2 good high ground retakes, whether it's for creative or maybe you actually bust it out in a real game. But this one's super simple. You just start ramping out with the ramp over your head. You place 2 cones on the ramps above you. You hop out to the side and you can crank some 90s or do whatever you want to do. Moving on, we got another high ground retake. This one's a little bit harder. It was popularized by FaZe Sway and FaZe Dubs. They've been using this one for a while. Sway's known for his amazingness at creative. Here it is in slow motion. All you got to do is place a cone and floor above your head, edit them both, place a floor and a ramp while you're jumping out to the side, and hop on that. Now this one will take a little bit of practice to master, but once you do, you're going to feel like a significantly better player. And now we got a third one. This one's a lot simpler, especially if you play controller and don't have a scuff or don't play claw. You're going to be able to do it without jumping. And as you can see, this one's fairly simple. You just place a cone above your head, 2 cones off to the side, secure them with walls, and edit through the cone. Coming up next, we got diagonal tunneling. Now tunneling's super important if you're playing the weekend tournaments, the weekend pop-ups. You're going to need to know how to tunnel in endgame, or else you're just not going to survive. You're going to get lasered by 4 different people and you're not going to make it too far. This one's super simple. You just place floors and a roof, 2 walls on each side. This one you'll be able to master fairly quickly. Up next, we got a straight tunnel. This one's a lot harder than tunneling diagonally because you're going to have to place 1 more wall than you did with the diagonal tunnel, and you're going to have to edit through the wall in front of you. This one's very tough to pick up. It'll take you a few days to fully get a hang of. So here's a few ways that I found to make the learning process of this a lot easier. If you're running in a straight line in creative and you just build a wall in front of you and edit through that wall, it's going to get the muscle memory down of learning how to place a wall, pull out your pickaxe, and edit really quickly. Once you master running straight and editing the wall and pulling out your pickaxe, you can move to something a little bit more advanced. Try placing a floor and a wall and then editing through the wall. And once you get this down, you can move on to the full tunnel. If you're still struggling with a full protected tunnel, you can move on to just doing 1 wall on the side and the wall in front of you, and editing out the wall in front of you before moving on. Up next, we got a great way to take care of someone who's trying to take your wall. Maybe if you're a high ping player and you don't feel safe in your turtles, or if you just want to take the fight into your hands and go on the aggressive. All you got to do is edit out, you completely box them in, you place the stair to block their shotgun so that they can't shoot you. If you got traps, you put them on the walls, maybe the ceiling. If you don't have traps, you have them trapped under your ramp, and you can do whatever you want with that, make a few edit plays. Up next, we got Waterfalls. This has been around forever. Most people know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, you're very behind right now and you need to learn because it's imperative for getting down from high ground. What most people do is they use floors. As you can see here, I'm using cones instead. The cones are really good because they're protecting your head above you and nobody's going to be able to shoot down on you while you're going down. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. If it was helpful, share it with your friends. Make sure they know how to do all these build techniques, because if you can't do some of these basic techniques, you will be left behind quicker than you realize. Builds are advancing so quickly, and it's up to us to keep up with the pace and keep up with the pros if you want to be able to compete.